Today we're going to be doing a liquid latex tutorial on how to do burn wounds. I didn't completely finish my hand in the tutorial. I did most of it, so I just did more detail work on my hand now, but if you follow each step in the tutorial, it should come out a little bit more if you do more work instead of just like stopping like after the first little bit. It'll look great instead of like what I did in the video, but it should look great. In the future, I will be posting more Halloween stuff. I'm trying to get back on track because I've been in chaos recently. But I'm back in the groove. I will be posting tutorials more often now. And of course, we're nearing Halloween, so a lot of them are going to be Halloween stuff. The next time I post will probably be another easy flesh wound like this. Before, when I finished, I only had like a little bit of this and a little bit of this done. I didn't go out and finish the entire thing. And I mentioned this once or twice in the video, but one of the blushes I used was sparkly. So you see sparkles on my hand, and you can't really tell because it's very low resolution. But if you happen to catch a glimpse, it sparkles because of my blush that I haven't used before. So this is really easy and cost me under $30. This entire look would be under $30. All the materials to get this look would be under $30, and you could even have more left over. So next time, it's probably going to be more complicated if I don't do just a normal flesh wound, something like this. Next time I'll probably use a lot more liquid latex. But for now, this is what it is. This is the final look, well, sort of final look, semi-final look, because the colors in the background do not match my hand. I painted it to cover over the sparkly stuff. But if you follow the instructions correctly, it could look something like this. Burn victim. So, thank you, and please continue on to. So there are going to be a few things you need absolutely, and a few things that you don't have to have. They're optional. One of the things you absolutely need is lotion. It doesn't matter what brand, what smell, what color, as long as it's lotion. And you also need liquid latex, obviously, because it's a liquid latex tutorial. You can get these at Halloween stores or online, but usually the ones you'll find online are like big jugs, and they're for like crazy special effects. This is a really good thing to start off with. I got it at Spirit. It's just natural latex. It stinks, so. But this is a really good thing to start off with. I bought a bunch of these to start off with, and they've done me good. Really nice. You'll need a blush or two. That is your skin color or a little bit darker or both, so we can make it maybe look like it's bruising or something. I have a lot, as you can tell. And you also need a item to apply the powder. So, the brush. Here are a few optional things you do not have to have. You have brown eyeliner to like outline where you want to put the latex or whatever, but I wouldn't highly recommend it. Like, some people prefer to have an outline, but I don't, because I like to like change things. You might want to also use makeup sponges, just in general, like even if you aren't doing this, but makeup sponges are great for using liquid latex, but they also cost money. And you can also use real like makeup brushes too, but why pay more when you can use something that you're naturally given? So for the sake of this video, I'm going to be using my pointer finger for most of the stuff. You can also, if you want to make it look like super fleshy, and you do not have fake blood, like me, because somewhere pissed me off, I don't know, lost it. You do not have fake blood. Ballpoint red ink pen works great. It works miracles. I'll get it when the tutorial starts, but you'll want to have one of those. You can also have a black one if you want, but I prefer not to. If you don't have a red pen, but you just happen to have lip liner on you that's like red, that works too. So those are the needs and the maybe needs. You don't absolutely need anything else. So that is about it. So let's get this thing started. Okay, so when we start, you want to moisturize your hand. So you can see some color on here from earlier. I was playing around. So you just want to get your hand moisturized, where you're going to apply the latex. I'm applying it here and here. So just my hands got like really lotiony. And I don't want my hair to get hurt, because it hurts when you have every single hair pulled out of your skin. Even if you only have a really small amount of hair, you should apply it anyway. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take liquid latex and your pointer finger, and you're going to want to just dabble a little bit. A small amount goes a long way. And when I put the cap on, I have to like balance my hand out so it doesn't drip off my hand. So you have some on your pointer finger and your hand. And latex sticks to itself. What you just want to do for now is create the basic shape you want it to be in. And you just want to rub it. You don't want to go in circles because that'll cause it to tear already. And you just want to evenly distribute if you want it even. You can already see some of the skin is trying to come off. And for this smaller wound I'm going to have here, I'm just going to tap it. I'm just going to keep tapping. And if you run out on your finger or on your hand, just apply more. Don't be afraid of the latex. Like mine, it got really thin really fast. Oops. So I'm just going to apply more onto my wound areas. I'm not going to do any huge gashes right now. I'll do huge gashes when it gets closer to Halloween. So I'm just going to let that dry. I'm just going to keep tapping the spot. I like to focus on the smaller wound first because it's more fun to see the results faster. So you just want to keep tapping it until it dries. And your hand will like get a bunch of latex on it, so every now and then you want to remove a lot of latex from your finger. And now your hand over here should be almost dry. Just draping my surface off. And so I'm going to have it look like that was burned, sort of. And so you're going to just want to use your finger and dab in the direction you want the skin to develop. Like, you're basically just like taking the latex and rubbing it so it'll go in a certain direction. So like, it looks like I have a hole there, and we like put the blush on it, it'll look a lot more realistic. But it looks like I have a hole here. And I'll just do that around the entire thing, not like one big circle, just the smaller circles. And this will cause it to look very fleshy. And sometimes, if you have a very small amount on, it'll like dry clear. So like I had it on here, and some of it dried clear and some of it didn't. But it's very subtle. I'm just making multiple tears so it looks like my skin burst. So you can have something like this, and like all I'll do is I'll just like go around and tap my finger to add like texture and make it look like it was bubbly. And by tapping it, I got this texture, this texture around here and here. And so if you just tap it and you have latex on your finger already, latex sticks to itself. That's why this works out so well. And then what I'll do is I'll just like take it once I have the texture, and I'll just like peel off some, make it look all torn, or I'll like make smaller holes. And I'm using the same motion for everything I do here, it's just undoing this motion. So, do you feel the closer, you can see really small really small holes here. You can't really tell on my webcam. There's small holes here, tiny ones. And you just apply more, and if you're not satisfied with how big or how large your thing is, or you don't like how much skin is here, that's lotion, you can apply more. I like mine looking really fleshy, and I am not satisfied with my smaller wound, so I'm gonna apply a lot there, and I'm gonna apply some more on here, maybe apply some more on the outside. You want to use a really small amount because it's like liquid, so you can like spread it out. I'll be doing a tutorial later how to make really big gash wounds with liquid latex. I'll do it at a later time, like more near Halloween, like I said earlier. And so I'll show up to school with this stuff and everyone will freak out. It's really funny. And then if you want to dry faster, you might want to be like warmer, like have your body at a higher temperature. And so I'm just adding a few more things to make it look more realistic, I guess. And sometimes I'll mess up my entire thing because I tear something off. Do not get frustrated if you are not happy with the results. So this is how my hand turned out. It looks like my skin's coming off. Now what you're going to want to do, hold on, let me click latex all over my table. You're going to want to take a blush that is really close to your skin color, maybe even a little bit lighter, and then you want one that's like a little bit darker. It's a little too dark. Yeah, this will work for me. You're going to want to take a small amount. It doesn't take much to color this stuff. And you're going to, it's a little much. You're just going to want to color it, simply just color it. Just lay a little bright. Maybe that's a little better. So like first I tap it, just to get it loose. Because I accidentally put a lot on my brush. And so the more the color you put on there, the more realistic it starts looking, and it looks crazy real. I'm not sure if this is recording. You want to do the same here on your smaller wound if you have one. And so I'm just going to see if this is recording. Oh dang. It is recording, isn't it? I am recording. Okay, I just was not sure if my thing was recording. Sorry for that. So your thing should look more realistic now. See, mine's a little bit lighter because I have a little bit of lighter blush on. So now, you can just leave it like this, or you can move on to the more realistic stuff. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take a ballpoint pen, red ink, and each area where you have like a circle of skin, you want to color on the inside. Some people will outline it with black, like really light black and then put powder over it. I always screw it up when I do that. I think it looks more realistic when you just use the ballpoint pen. And so you just want to quickly go over that. And go on the inside. You want to try to go in the same direction as much as you can with your pen strokes. So I've chose like downwards and upwards. I've chosen vertical strokes for my pen. See like how realistic it'll look when it's done. And then we'll apply more powders and add shading and stuff. So this shouldn't take too long. And it's okay if you accidentally get it on the fake skin. So I'll only do just for the sake of the time length of the video. Okay. I'll do the small one too. Okay. So it could look like this and this. And you can do it everywhere and it'll look super cool. Oh, miss. Oh, double miss. Okay. That's not there. You don't see anything. Okay, so now we have this. You want to take the darker blush. I'll feel a lot less in there this time. Yeah, that's good. And then you want to kind of go around the edges. Oh, dang, this is sparkly. Okay, you want to go around the edges of the fake skin. I'll blend in more. If you see sparkles, don't mind that. And then you want to slowly work your way inwards towards the open wound parts. And then in between the wound marks, you might want to make it a little bit darker than the other ones. Than everywhere else, so that's what I meant to say. No, I'm getting like super tan from this. And sometimes your what's it called? The latex will not want to color. It'll just stay the same color as it is doing so. And that just means you have to apply a lot more. Which is unfortunate. And so it'll start to look more and more realistic the more you apply, because it'll look like it's bruising. And you can even out the colors, or if you don't like something, take a baby wipe and wipe it. I didn't know this blush was sparkly because I haven't used this one before. I have a bunch of other ones I use. This one's like a newer one. I did not know it was sparkly. So, this is how it can look. If you wanted to, I can apply more latex. I'll post a better tutorial probably tomorrow morning if I have the time before school, because I have to leave for my bus at 6:20, 30-ish. But here's a better look at it. It looks real gross. Or instead of going out full scabby, like what you can do is just take small amounts, and instead of making big ones, you can make small ones. It'll look like you pick scabs or something if you pick scabs. And I did that, and it was super freaky. And to remove it, you can just peel it off. And you can see that's where I don't have any makeup on. You can peel it off, or you can use water. So that works really well. I will post a better tutorial tomorrow, I promise. There will be plenty of zombie makeup going on in Vampire if you guys want. If you have any requests, just let me know. So, anyway, that's how the final thing should sort of look like. This isn't my best, I promise. I'm just kind of tired and bored. So, It'll be better. A lot better post, I promise. Alright, hi.